you know the United States? Rivers, states, cities, borders. This quiz will prove whether your geography game is strong or just confident. Question 1. What is the largest state in the United States by land area? The options are Texas, Alaska, California, Montana. The answer is Alaska. Question 2. Which U.S. state has the most active volcanoes? The options are California, Hawaii, Alaska, Washington. The answer is Alaska. Question 3. What river is the longest in the United States? The options are Mississippi River, Missouri River, Colorado River, Ohio River. The answer is the Missouri River. Question 4. Which U.S. state is known as the Sunshine State? The options are Arizona, California, Florida, Nevada. The answer is Florida. Question 5. What is the capital city of New York State? The options are New York City, Buffalo, Albany, Rochester. The answer is Albany. Question 6. Which U.S. state is made up of the most islands? The options are Florida, Alaska, Hawaii, California. The answer is Alaska. Question 7. Mount Denali is located in which U.S. state? The options are Colorado, Alaska, Washington, California. The answer is Alaska. Question 8. Which U.S. state borders the most other states? The options are Texas, Tennessee, Missouri, Kentucky. The answer is Tennessee. Question 9. What is the smallest U.S. state by land area? The options are Delaware, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey. The answer is Rhode Island. Question 10. Which U.S. state is home to the Grand Canyon? The options are Utah, Colorado, Arizona, Nevada. The answer is Arizona. Question 11. Which Great Lake is the largest by surface area? The options are Lake Michigan, Lake Superior, Lake Huron, Lake Erie. The answer is Lake Superior. Question 12. What U.S. state is nicknamed the Empire State? The options are Pennsylvania, New York, Massachusetts, Virginia. The answer is New York. Question 13. Which U.S. state has the longest coastline? The options are California, Florida, Alaska, Texas. The answer is Alaska. Question 14. What desert covers much of the southwestern United States? The options are Mojave Desert, Sonoran Desert, Great Basin Desert, Chihuahuan Desert. The answer is the Sonoran Desert. Question 15. Which U.S. state is located farthest west? The options are California, Alaska, Hawaii, Washington. The answer is Alaska. All right, pause right there. How are you doing so far? Be honest. Are you cruising, surviving, or Googling in your head? Type how you're doing in the comments. Perfect. Let's keep rolling. Question 16. Which U.S. state is known as the land of 10,000 lakes? The options are Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota, North Dakota. The answer is Minnesota. Question 17. What is the capital of California? The options are Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, Sacramento. The answer is Sacramento. Question 18. Which U.S. state contains the Everglades? The options are Louisiana, Texas, Florida, Georgia. The answer is Florida. Question 19. What mountain range runs along the eastern United States? The options are Rocky Mountains, Sierra Nevada, Appalachian Mountains, Cascade Range. The answer is the Appalachian Mountains. Question 20. Which U.S. state is the only one with a royal palace? The options are Alaska, California, Hawaii, Virginia. The answer is Hawaii. Question 21. What river forms much of the border between the U.S. and Mexico? The options are Colorado River, Rio Grande, Mississippi River, Gila River. The answer is the Rio Grande. Question 22. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Peach State? The options are South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee. The answer is Georgia. Question 23. Which U.S. state has no sales tax? The options are Oregon, Nevada, Arizona, Colorado. The answer is Oregon. Question 24. What is the capital of Texas? The options are Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Austin. The answer is Austin. Question 25. Which U.S. state is divided into two separate land areas? The options are Michigan, Alaska, Washington, Louisiana. The answer is Michigan. Question 26. Which national park is the oldest in the United States? The options are Yosemite, Yellowstone, Grand Canyon, Zion. The answer is Yellowstone. Question 27. Which U.S. state is known as the last frontier? The options are Montana, Wyoming, Alaska, Idaho. The answer is Alaska. Question 28. What U.S. state has the highest population? The options are Texas, Florida, New York, California. The answer is California. Question 29. Which U.S. state borders Canada and Mexico? The options are California, Texas, Arizona, New Mexico. The answer is Texas. Question 30. What body of water lies between Florida and Texas? The options are Atlantic Ocean, Caribbean Sea, Gulf of Mexico, Pacific Ocean. The answer is the Gulf of Mexico. Quick check-in time. You're 30 questions deep. Respect. How's it going now? Drop your score or your pain level in the comments. Love the energy? Let's finish this strong. Question 31. Which U.S. state is known as the Granite State? The options are Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts. The answer is New Hampshire. Question 32. What is the capital of Illinois? The options are Chicago, Springfield, Peoria, Rockford. The answer is Springfield. Question 33. Which U.S. state has the nickname Big Sky Country? The options are Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Colorado. The answer is Montana. Question 34. What river runs through the Grand Canyon? The options are the Colorado River, the Rio Grande, the Snake River, the Missouri River. The answer is the Colorado River. Question 35. Which U.S. state is the Cornhusker State? The options are Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Indiana. The answer is Nebraska. Question 36. Which U.S. city is known as the Windy City? The options are New York City, Chicago, Boston, Detroit. The answer is Chicago. Question 37. What is the capital of Florida? The options are Miami, Orlando, Tallahassee, Tampa. The answer is Tallahassee. Question 38. Which U.S. state has the most national parks? The options are California, Utah, Alaska, Colorado. The answer is California. Question 39. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Silver State? The options are Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Utah. The answer is Nevada. Question 40. Which U.S. state is completely surrounded by other states? The options are Iowa, Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri. The answer is Kentucky. Question 41. What is the capital of Washington State? The options are Seattle, Tacoma, Olympia, Spokane. The answer is Olympia. Question 42. Which U.S. state is home to Mount Rushmore? The options are North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Montana. The answer is South Dakota. Question 43. Which U.S. state has the longest river entirely within one state? The options are California, Alaska, Texas, Arizona. The answer is Alaska. Question 44. Which U.S. state is known as the Bay State? The options are Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Maine. The answer is Massachusetts. Question 45. What is the capital of Arizona? The options are Tucson, Phoenix, Flagstaff, Scottsdale. The answer is Phoenix. Question 46. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Volunteer State? The options are Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia, Missouri. The answer is Tennessee. Question 47. Which U.S. state has the largest desert in North America? The options are Nevada, Arizona, California, Utah. The answer is California. Question 48. What is the capital of Colorado? The options are Boulder, Colorado Springs, Denver, Fort Collins. The answer is Denver. Question 49. Which U.S. state is known as the Ocean State? The options are Maine, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Delaware. The answer is Rhode Island. Question 50. Which U.S. state has the nickname the Lone Star State? The options are Arizona, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico. The answer is Texas. Huge respect for making it to the end. That was all 50. If you scored around 10, you're a curious explorer, still learning the map, but you've got potential. If you hit 20, you're a solid navigator. You know your way around the states. If you got 30 or more, you're officially a geography boss. Maps fear you. And if you smashed 40 plus, go ahead and claim the title of American Geography Legend. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new quiz. There are more videos waiting. Click the next one, test your knowledge again, and prove you're brighter than most.